Hi guys, what's up? It's Jono here from jono-armstrong.com. Welcome to my Bloom review. I'm here inside the plugin, inside my blog, and I'm going to run you through how all of this works in just a second. First of all, I want to talk to you about some custom bonuses that I've just put together today. I've spent around the last 3 or 4 hours doing this because I want to help you get the most out of Bloom that you can. Now, if you click on the link down below in the description, you'll come through to this page, okay? This is my bonus page, and you'll be able to find some more information about Bloom and the prices and the upsells. And if you want to go ahead and buy Bloom, make sure that you click on any of these red buttons throughout the page before this countdown timer runs out, because when it does, this page will expire and so will all my bonuses, and I really don't want you to miss out on them. Now, there is a lot of training inside of Bloom. However, there's a few things that you should know about it before you consider buying it. First of all, inside the members area, there's a bunch of training about how to set up Bloom on your WordPress blog. Okay, it's great. There's 39 videos altogether. There's a ton of information. However, there's a fatal problem, and if you go ahead and buy Bloom and you try to install it on your WordPress site, it's going to throw up an error when you try to connect YouTube to Bloom. Okay, now if you don't buy this through my link, that's absolutely fine. You'll have to contact support and wait for them to get back to you and show you how to do it. But if you do buy through my link, then I'm going to show you how to get around that problem so that you can link up your YouTube account with your WordPress blog without having any problems. Okay, I've made a tutorial about it. It's 7 minutes long, and it's going to walk you through step by step in little baby steps. It's going to show you exactly how to install it and not encounter any difficulties. So that's my first bonus for you. My second bonus, again, inside of the training, like I said, there's 39 videos. You can see them all here, which is all well and good. However, they only give you one monetization strategy, and if you are anything like me, you're in this to make as much money as you can using this software. It's a brilliant piece of software, don't get me wrong. However, I know that a lot of you will not have the knowledge that I have that I'll be able to share with you. Now, the monetization strategy that they give you inside of the training is to do with AdSense, and that's cool, okay? AdSense is Google adverts, so you need to set up a Google account, and then you'll be able to put little Google adverts throughout your blog content. And then if people click on them, you can get paid anything from, I don't know, 10 cents to a couple of dollars probably. Now, it's not a great way to make money anymore, to be honest. AdSense, there's loads of other ways that you can monetize from these blog posts that you're going to be making with Bloom that are way, way better and make a lot more money. So, in my second bonus, I'm going to talk about 3 monetization strategies. This is a 40-minute tutorial that I've made for you guys, this bonus, and I'm going to walk you through 3 separate strategies of what you can do with your blog posts using Bloom. Now, thankfully, using Bloom blog posts, you can set them up in a matter of minutes, okay? It's not like things used to be where you had to type it all out and you'd spend hours, maybe days making a good blog post. Or you would go and outsource it to Upwork or Fiverr. It's not like that with Bloom, okay? With Bloom, this is a bit of a breakthrough software, okay? It's groundbreaking stuff. What you're going to be able to do is fill your blog page with a ton of content in seconds, okay? Literally, and I'll show you how the software works in just a second, but going off track a bit here. Bonus number 2, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can monetize big time using Bloom, okay? Bonus number 3. Again, there is no training about this inside of Bloom. While I've been playing around with the software all day today, light bulbs are going off in my head. How could I use this to make money? How can I use this to make money? So, every good marketer has an email list, okay? That goes without saying. You've heard the saying before, the money is in the list. It's completely true. Okay, the average subscriber is worth $1 per month. So if you have 20,000 subscribers, which is not not that difficult to get hold of, then you're looking at making an average of $20,000 per month, which is, I know, is where you want to be. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can use Bloom to build a powerful email list. Okay, there's a plugin that I'm going to show you that you can use, that you can capture emails with all the content that you've got on your blog post or your blog page, using this BLOOOM plugin to gather within seconds. Then this bonus course is going to show you how you can use that traffic to build a powerful email list. Okay, so these are my main premium bonuses that I've spent the last 3 or 4 hours making this morning, and I know they're going to help you out. I know a lot of you don't have that much experience maybe with making money online, and inside of Bloom, although it is a fantastic software, there isn't that much information on how you can monetize from it. So I hope I'm doing you a favor here by making these 3 custom bonuses for you, and you won't find these bonuses anywhere else because I personally made them myself. Okay, so just think about it before you think about buying from somebody else, okay? Because you're not going to get my bonuses if you do that. So that's why, and I know these are going to help you out a lot. Okay, bonus number 4. Excuse me. This is not a custom bonus. I haven't made this one. However, it's a great piece of software that I managed to get my hands on for you guys. What it is, it's a plugin for your WordPress site, because obviously Bloom is a WordPress plugin too. This is another plugin that you can plug into your WordPress site that enables you to have a chat box, which is great. So as soon as visitors land on your website, you can set this to pop up and you can start building in a relationship with those people. So this is also going to help you out. Bonus number 5, this is another super bonus. It's another WordPress plugin that I've managed to get my hands on for you guys. And what it does is, as soon as you post your content on your WordPress blog using the Bloom plugin, this plugin here, WP Pin Review, it's going to syndicate your content, your blog post, to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a hive of traffic. Okay, there's a ton of traffic there, and if you can get this to automatically pin your blog post to Pinterest, then you're going to have a ton of people from Pinterest going to your blog, and you don't have to do anything because this plugin will do everything for you. So that's my 5th bonus and my final bonus. Remember, if you want to get these bonuses, first of all, click down below in the description on the first link. You'll come through to this bonus page, and then if you purchase Bloom by clicking on any of these red buttons throughout the page before this countdown timer runs out, then you will receive all of these 5 high quality bonuses automatically. They'll be delivered to your JVZoo purchases area. So basically, as soon as you bought Bloom via my link, these bonuses will be waiting for you to pick them up on the other side, on the inside. Now, you can actually go through to your JVZoo account. If you click on My Purchases and then you scroll down, you would find Bloom. You'd click on Bloom, and then there would be a little blue button that says Bonuses from Jono. So you can access these bonuses anytime from there, as long as you get in there before this countdown timer runs out. So, what is Bloom? Well, let's go and have a look at the sales page, and we'll see what it's all about. So, grow your authority and profits daily. You're about to discover the 2 secret tweaks that make it super easy for anyone to make money online by this time tomorrow. Okay, well, I'm not too sure about that title. I think it might be a little bit misleading. The 2 secret tweaks that make it super... Okay, well, yes, you can make money by tomorrow if you set this up. Okay, maybe not by tomorrow, because it does take a little bit of time for everything to index in Google and all the rest of it. But in a nutshell, what this plugin is going to do is it's going to take content from YouTube videos and it's going to turn it into text, it's going to turn it into words, and it's going to churn it all out so that you can copy it and directly turn it into a blog page or a post. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, for a long time, people have been monetizing with blogs, And the way to monetize with blogs is having good content. Okay, and up until now, to have good content, you either have to write it yourself, which personally I hate writing. I find it very tedious. Some people like it, but you'd have to spend hours and hours or days actually constructing an article, making it readable, making it nice, and yeah, it's a bit of a minefield. And then after that, you need to monetize it. So what this basically does is, instead of you spending all of that time writing these blog posts or spending a lot of money on freelancers, sending your ideas to freelancers and asking them to write an article for you, which does get quite expensive depending on how many words you write or how many words you have written. This is fantastic, because Google, if you plagiarize other people's websites, it can detect that. So if you just copy content from other people's website and paste it onto your website, Google can detect that and it will penalize you. That used to be a way that people used to do it. Lazy people used to do it. They just used to copy from other people's websites, paste it onto their own, and then go ahead with it. The other way to do it was to copy from people's websites, put it into what's called an article spinner, and then again spend a couple of hours making it readable. Okay, now why BLOOOM makes a difference to all of this is because you would go to YouTube, you would copy the URL of somebody's YouTube video, for example, how to house train your dog. Okay, you'd find a 10-minute video about somebody giving a tutorial about house training their dog, and you would put it into BLOOOM, and it would spit out all of the words. It would transcribe everything, basically transcribe everything into words, and then you'd press post and it would make it into a blog post for you. So you're not going to get penalized from Google, because it's not, you haven't copied it from a written article. It's been transcribed using this software from a YouTube video. And trust me, there are millions of YouTube videos out there, and there's a ton of content that you can use with this. It's a real time saver. So I'm just going to give you a quick demo. This is a sales page, by the way, so you can go and have a look at that yourself. Okay, just click on the link down below in the description, and then click on any of these red buttons throughout my bonus page to come through to the sales page. There's a ton more information on here. There's loads of statistics and all that good stuff, but you can go and check that out yourself. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how this works. So once you buy BLOOOM, you'll come through to a page like this. This is the members area, and then you'll click on my products and you'll select BLOOOM. Okay, now these are all the lessons here. So first of all, you need to download the plugin, and then you need to, it goes through how to set up a website from scratch. Okay, this is really good, because a lot of these softwares and plugins, they don't show you how to set up a website. They just automatically assume that you know how to do it. Now, a lot of people will, but a lot of people won't. So this is really good training. But if you already have a website, or you already know how to set one up, then you can skip straight to video number 20. Okay, this is all about creating a fan page. You don't have to do that. And then we get into creation, and there's 39 videos altogether. So it goes on about setting up your blog, and then installing BLOOOM, and then how to make the content, how to do research, and then how to monetize using AdSense. Okay, again, they only give you one monetization strategy, whereas if you pick this up through my link in my second bonus, I'm going to give you 3 that are even more lucrative than AdSense. Okay, a ton more lucrative than AdSense. Okay, and then it goes on to putting the AdSense into your blog posts, doing research, types of targeting, and then using adverts, using Facebook ads to bring people to your blog. Now that's quite advanced stuff, so you might not need to get into that, especially if you're using my monetization strategies. You won't have to spend a single penny on Facebook ads or paid advertising. So the plugin actually looks like this once you've installed it. Now, like I said, I had a few teething problems installing it myself. I couldn't get it to connect with YouTube via API. I spent about an hour trying to figure out how to do it. Finally, I cracked it, and I put all of my thoughts into my first tutorial, my quick start guide. If you don't get this bonus, then you might have issues actually installing this in the first place, so don't say I didn't warn you. But if you do get my bonus, then it's not going to be a problem. So if we go to YouTube, then I'll show you how this works. So basically, you go and find a video. You go and type in something that's in your niche. I'm just going to type in how to house train a puppy. Alright, so we'll just grab this first video here because it looks like a pretty decent tutorial. Okay, so we're just going to grab the URL from this YouTube video and we're going to go to our plugin. This is on my test site, and we're just going to paste in the YouTube URL here, and we're going to click on submit. Okay, let me just do that again. Okay, it does take a couple of seconds to do its thing, but if you think about it, in the background it's taking all of those words out of that YouTube video, it's transcribing them, and here you go. That took less than 10 seconds, which is pretty impressive. And look at all of this content that we've got. Okay, this, if you were to write this, it would take you hours. If you were to get this written by a freelancer, it'd cost you hundreds of dollars. Okay, and we've just done this in less than 10 seconds. So, we got this content. Now, what do we do with it? Well, first of all, you need to break it down into nice looking paragraphs. Spend a bit of time going through, making sure there's no spelling mistakes or errors. Excuse me. Once you've done that, you simply... okay, we can include video attribution, so we can give props to the person who actually made this. It's going to mention them in our blog post. We can include a video in the post if we want. We can include a thumbnail in the post if we want. Okay, so we can just create a post. There's something wrong with my Google Chrome right now. This is not something that's wrong with Bloom. This is something that I've been having issues with on my website today. Okay, so create a post, and automatically this is gonna take all of this content and put it on a brand new post using the title from here. Okay, you also have the option to do this in different languages. So let me just view this. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Now obviously it's pretty sketchy because you need to go through it, break it down into paragraphs and put some images and stuff in there to make it look nice, but this has just saved me so much time writing all of this content, and Google is gonna love this, okay, because it's not plagiarized, it's 100% unique, and there's a ton of it here. You know, there's so many words here. If we do a word count for this, if we can just go back to Bloom, and do a word count of how many words were in there just then, it is pretty crazy. And there, like I said, there's millions upon millions of videos on YouTube that you can use this with. Okay, so let's just have a look at the word count. 2,145. If I was to go to Fiverr and ask a freelancer to write me an article on potty training and ask for 2,145 words, it cost me upwards of $75. Now, this is free, okay, and it's good content as well. So that is basically how Bloom works. And then you can use this. You could copy this. You could paste it into a PDF. You can post it straight to your blog. There's a ton of stuff that you can do with this, and I show you inside my second bonus 3 ways that you can monetize using this. Brilliant ways. As I said, there were light bulbs going on in my head all morning when I was playing around with this, and I've put all of my ideas into this bonus. So you're going to get 3 different ways that you can profit straight off the bat with this. That's going to be actually easier and quicker than using the training that tells you to use AdSense. Okay, so enough about that. Let me talk to you about the prices and the upsells. Again, if you want to read all of this, feel free to click on the link down below in the description and come through to this bonus page and read about it here. But so there's 2 separate products on the front end. The first one starts at $25.77 and it's going to go up to $67. Now this allows you to install Bloom on 10 different sites, 10 different WordPress sites. The other option, which to be honest is a bit of a no-brainer, starts at $23.74 and goes up to $65. Now this only allows you to install Bloom on 1 site, so a bit of a no-brainer. You would go with the $25 option and get this onto 10 sites. Okay, even if you don't have 10 sites right now, but making these niche sites, so if you choose a niche and then you just create kind of 2 or 3 posts per day, you're going to be making a lot of money. If you have 10 different sites in 10 different niches, then you're going to be making 10 times more money. So it makes sense to go with the $25.77 one. Now, upsell number 1 is a done for you pack. It's going to cost $37 and it's going to go up to $77. So while this is in the launch period, if you want to pick this up, then you're going to save yourself a lot of money. What you get for this is 3 done for you target niches, including plug and play articles. You get 3 case studies that show actual stats, niches, ads and articles. So that is actually worth it for 37. I wouldn't pay 77 for that, but for 37 I would probably consider it. Upsell number 2, I've called it Head Start. It's $67 and then it's a monthly recurring fee of $27. And what you get for this is you get everything set up for you. They'll set up you a website, they'll host it for you, they'll choose your niche, they'll choose your domain. Oh, sorry, you choose your niche and you choose your domain, and they will do everything else. They'll host it for you, they'll set everything up, they'll take all the technicalities out of it, they'll install Bloom on there, and they'll even update it, management service, they'll even update it on a monthly basis. So again, if you don't want to do this yourself and you just want to start making money, this is probably something to consider. Upsell number 2, $67 and then a monthly recurring of $27. Upsell number 3 is the developer's license. It's $27 and it's going to go up to $47. Now this is actually very, very cheap at $27 for a developer's license. Now what this is going to allow you to do is it includes a bunch of video training, and it's going to allow you to flip sites for 4 or 5 figures. So you will go in there and you'll make one of these AdSense sites, fill it full of content, get some traffic to it, have some proof of traffic and statistics and earnings, and then you could go and sell that site for 4 or 5 figures. Okay, a lot of people are doing this, and with this developer's license, it's going to allow you to be able to do that as well. It might not be for you if you're a complete newbie, but if this is something that you really want to get into, then you should consider snapping that up just for $27. Upsell number 4 is the reseller rights. So you get to actually sell Bloom as your own product, and all of the funnel, all of these upsells, you get to sell it as your own product as well. So there's two different pricing structures here. If you want 250 copies that you can sell, it's going to cost you $77 and it's going to go up to $187. If you just want 100 copies to give away or sell, then it's going to start at $67 and it's going to go up to $157. Okay, there's also a demo walkthrough of Bloom, of how everything works. If I didn't explain everything well enough in this review, then you can click on the link below and check out this demo video as well. Now remember, all of my custom bonuses are there to help you out, and they're yours absolutely free of charge. They will be delivered to you automatically if you choose to pick up Bloom through my link. click on the link, the first link down below in the description, come through to this page, and then you can purchase Bloom by clicking on any of these red buttons throughout the page before this countdown timer runs out, because when it does, this page will expire and so will these bonuses, and I don't want you to miss out on that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this Bloom review, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.